He assumes everyone in his class has the cognitive ability of a 7-year-old, which is true.
Professor Janotter is totally hot, much hotter than Professor Arsenault. I cannot believe that they would let such a good-looking professor teach here. He knows nothing about constitutional law. His jokes are awful. He does have an affinity for the Dodgers, though. I was born a Giants fan. I'll always be a Giants fan, and I'll die a Giants fan.
I cannot stand her. She's extremely biased, and her grading does not make any sense. Take another comms professor. Trust me, you will regret having to spend 2 days a week with this annoying lady.
Okay, so Locascio is horrible. This we all know. His weaselly smirk and darting glaze may have convinced some that he was really an ROUS, a rodent of unusual size. He wears socks under his Teva sandals and has his oversized untucked polo shirt constantly covered with a waffling layer of yellow chalk. Well, you know, I just got back from lecture and that is correct.
Mammon is definitely one spicy, but he's the best spicy asshole in the entire known and unknown universe. He delivers C programming knowledge more forcefully than a Chuck Norris roundhouse kick to your face. Don't f with this guy. Oh, and I encourage you to ask him a dumb question in class. It's rumored that his verbal whippings create both pain and pleasure. Wow, this person needs a career in creative writing.
I know that taking his class gave another instrument to my arsenal as a writer and dealing with women's. All the females in class love Mark. They're all, "Hi, Mark," at the beginning of class. "Oh, Mark is dreamy. I know he's married, but he is a PFL, a player for life. Oh, and homie's been supportive in my writing pursuits. Cool cat, take his class, smooth talker if there ever was. Take notes, observe, peep game." That sounds about right.
Do yourself a favor and do not take Starkey. He's got his head stuck so far up his own ass, he's lost all ability to teach, assuming he ever had any to begin with.
Teufel is trying so hard to be the cool teacher that it detracts from class. He's also really scattered and acts like a know-it-all. Come on, dude, you're not that journalistically experienced. Anyway, the class assignments were fun, but his grading was arbitrary, his instructions were confusing, and his expectations were unclear. Who we talking? This guy sounds like a nightmare.